Hello fellow mobile gaming fanatics, welcome, it's MyTyme here with my second episode on my MYNBA2K16. Now today's video I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet and just show you a couple of things that I have learnt since playing. First of all, managed season. I did join a season, I was 9 and 17 in it. I'll go to season chat back in October the 3rd, 20 past 3 in the morning UK time. I said, good luck guys, I'm getting smashed because I had a sore arsehole, my pants were around my ankles and I was begging for mercy. I was nowhere near qualifying, and as it happens I did make the playoffs. I finished 13th, was it? Yes, 13th. And part of that is only because when it was in play I was like, you know what? I just had an idea. And my idea worked. Okay, now let me show you what my idea was. I went back, I went into quick game and I played. So here we go, I've played 370 matches. I played and I got cards. Now if you noticed, all my cards are super rare and they're not all fully leveled. So what instead I was doing, I went to my cards, I went to rare, and I started picking out people who are in season. So Ryan Anderson's, Mike Dunleavy, Alton List, as you see, 6 out of 15, 6 out of 15, 7 out of 15. I started feeding my uncommon and common cards into these rare guys that were in my season. Now, not because I'm going to ever use them when they come out the season. I'll fill them up and I will feed them into my super rare, ultra, etc. cards that I get in the future. But for the time being, the people that I set out in my season team, which were, I've even got uncommons in it. It was just as soon as I could fill up a squad pretty much with every player in a position, I just sent it into the season mode to see how it, to see what it was like. And the fact that you have to play 82 games and it's an hour between the games, a half hour for the game to last, I believe, and then half hour before the next game will start, I didn't bother with it. But as I was playing through, you can see all these guys now have a little bit of leveling to them. I thought, you know what, that's what I should do. And now this is what I've been doing. I've been going down and I've been looking to find another player who is in my season mode. And here we go. They're down the weekend because these were the people that I got earlier on, before getting new people. When anyone is in season mode, I go bang, improve. I come to train, and then I just start picking up my uncommons and commons, and I throw them in, give everyone say 5 or 6 levels, and there you go train. It comes up to level 5 now, and bang, 14 to all his stats. Now he's improved, and this is what I've been doing. And I also thought, hold up, if I make the playoffs, which I have now, I will start doing charges, because if I sacrifice my common players in for charges, then these charges are only ever going to be used in the season mode, because I'm not using none of these cards, none of these rare cards in quick game. So say for example the defense isn't going to be an attribute that I'm going to use and I'm going to waste a charge in quick game, because these people are only being used in season mode. So I can just charge them up in a couple of stats as well, and even stick an enhancement on them, because I've got plenty of enhancements done I'm not using. I can just stick an enhancement on, couple of them, and this should give me the edge, hopefully, to get through to the semi-finals, because I'm sure a lot of people who have started out the season modes, because the game is still quite early, and for all of those like myself who haven't paid anything, going to try and play their way through it, you're not going to have a load of great cards yet. You're not going to be running around with ultra rare and epics. Then you're going to have a lot of, like I did, basic rare cards to start off your season mode, and by improving them along the way, you're going to start to surprise your competitors and you're going to move up the ranks, as I did. So that's my first tip. Second tip is a quick game tip, and I'll come to that in a moment and show my first pro card. Here we go, Langston Galloway, got him in foil, pro'd him up with a rookie contract, ready to go. Haven't put anything into him yet, but if you look at his basic stats, so go 174, 166, 167, 180, look at that, averaging out around 172, something like that, for a stat. Compare him to a super rare who has not had any work done on them, so the best I have got, we're going to go for Drazen Petrovic here. Contrast, he's probably at about 148 for a stat, without anything using him. So pro cards are going to be very, 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 very important in the game. I got this through the auction house. If you're not too sure about pro contracts, auction house, check my previous video, it goes over them. My auctions here, as you can see, I've got 6 people up, all trying to sell now, 7 in fact. That's what I recommend. I recommend that you guys, cards you don't need, put them up in the auction, try and get your, I believe they're called reward points, and then go out and get an extra card here or there that you need to actually pro out your cards as soon as you can to give you an advantage. Now if we go to the quick game, you can see here I'm in Super Rare Plus, and I'm going to show you a little tip. Those of you who maybe are new and don't know this, this will help you potentially to win the majority of your games. As you can see, I'm just refreshing here because I'm trying to show my point. Now the further you go up into a tier, the harder this is. And there's a guy here, Air Gordon, who's super rare. You can tell that by his symbol with just a white dot in the middle. Now being a super rare means that the computer is telling me that his total team, the ability points of his total team, so defense, rebound and playmaking added all up, is less than mine because I'm in Super Rare Plus and he's in Super Rare. It's just a fact. The game works. It determines what tier you're in by your total points. Okay, so there'll be brackets, for example, between 500 and 1000 would be Super Rare, between 1000 and 1500 would be Super Rare Plus, and between 1500 and 2000 would be Super Rare Plus Plus. Now, those statistics are just made up, just for an example. So this tells me that Air Gordon is less than me, and even if he was on the cup, right at the edge of the rare/super rare bracket, you can see by my blue bar how far into super rare I am. So that's telling me that my team overall is going to be better than him. Now it doesn't mean that I can't lose, because he might have 2 really bad cards, so 2 common cards and say 3 pro super rare cards, and that might, you know, balance out kind of thing, and then I could lose. But it is telling me that in the long run I should win the majority of these games as long as I play them correctly. Now the second thing to notice here, this game, the 2-player game, it's worth, think of it as worth double points. So you'll play 1 2-player game, 3 single games, and it's 5 points up for grabs. So if you win the 2-player match, you only have to win 1 of the last 3. So what I recommend is keeping your best or second best player, and then somebody who's really pretty good. So here I'm going to go with my best and a medium stack for it to try and win this game, because if I win this game I automatically pretty much have won. If I'd have lost that game, I'd have to win all 3 single matches, or win 2 and tie 1, otherwise I'd have lost. Okay, and I will try to show that to you now. So I win the defense match here. I'm going to try and lose the next 2 to show you that I still win, only winning 2 games. Offense is my weakest. It's not going to happen, sorry, because this guy's not strong enough to have the people behind him for it. So let me rush into the next game, and I'll try and show you again that I'm not talking complete bullshit. And we will pick somebody who is, here you go, Jackie Moon. You will do, thank you. Jackie Moon, Jackie Moon. Okay. So, 2 players, defense and playmaking. Now, I'm going to lose this. I'm going to do my best to lose it anyway. Although it's only 1 match. No, I'm going to... maybe not with a proc. No, I do still win it. Okay. Well, this is pissing me off because I can't fucking lose on purpose. But the point I was trying to make, believe me, it works, okay? So, win the 2-player game. You only have to win 1 of the last 3 and you automatically win it. Win the match overall. Lose your 2-player match and you have to win the last 3. Or win 2 and then draw 1. And if you obviously get a draw, that gets you into the overtime. I've been in overtime twice. And to win the overtime, you've got to just use any one of your people for the stat that's in question. Now, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm going to come up with an update soon on my season and with my picks, etc. But for now, any questions, please let me know. Need any help, I'll do my best. Thank you for watching. Good luck with your game.